Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Self Skill Coder. Before proceeding, I would request you to please subscribe to my channel and please press the bell icon to get a personal notification when I upload my video. And please do like my video. It will be very inspiration for me. uh, Beside it is very support for real support for me. So before proceeding to next, I would like to tell you, if you have not visited or seen my previous video, please do check my previous video and I will paste my previous video link in a description box. So let's begin with today's topic, that is about the client and a server. So in a previous video I told there is a relationship between the client and a server. So what is the client? A client is a person or a customer who uses a service. For example, when you want to collect some information or search something or you want something about any kind of object, you directly go on Google and you start what you want. For example, if you want to search for any person, for example Shah Rukh Khan, you want to know about who is Shah Rukh Khan, he is an Indian actor, everything. So you are using the internet for your personal use or anything you want to get the information. So here you are acting like a client. You are using the internet. So internet is one type of service you want to gather some information. Okay, so you are acting like a client. For example, here you see there is a conversation between the student and a librarian. You can see there is a student who is asking about for example, he is asking about the mathematics book to the library person. Okay, so what library person is responding? He is responding that you go on the second get and you will get this match book. Okay, now you have cleared that this student is acting like a client. Okay, so we will go for the next slide. Now we will see what is the server. So server is nothing but a repository of the web page. So don't go on this definition. So what is the server? Server is acting like a postman. For example, in a previous video I told about this library person, so he is acting like a server. When this student is requesting something to this librarian, he is responding to to that student's request. So you can get the librarian is acting like as a server. So when a client is asking something, requesting about something, the server analyze that request and fetch the information from his side, from the database or the sources. He respond to the request of the client. So here you can understand what is the server, what is the role of server, and what is the client. Okay, now we will go to one image. How does the client and the server work? In both images you can see there is a browser. You can see when we type some request here. For example, I have written here in a URL that I want to search about the Shah Rukh Khan, or for example I want to search for the world's 7 wonders. Okay, so what I will get my request was I want to see about the world 7 wonder. So it directly goes to the server and it searches this information for me. Are you getting? For here, this is the browser. This URL you are saying it is the browser. So I am sending the address to the server. Okay, that my request to through this browser. I am requesting the server to get this information for me. Okay, so in a browser you are typing your query, it is requesting to the server, and the server manages to or analyze that request and respond to the, and it send its data to again to the browser. So the browser is a client, or your laptop or you are the client, and you are requesting to the server. Yes. If you have any kind of doubt, kindly comment below. Okay. So I want to tell you that what is the role and responsibility of the front end developer. So you have got everything about what is client and what is the server. So the front end web developer is working on a client side. Okay, you have now understood what is the client side part. So client side is basically dependent on the front end web developer. I think so it is getting confused. So what is front end web developer is responsible for implementing visual elements that users see and interact with in a web application. Okay, so here I want to explain you that the front end web developer or front end part is purely based on the client side. So who is the client? Client is a person who can see the visual elements. For example, when you log in for the Flipkart, for example, I am writing here Flipkart. I am requesting server to open the page of Flipkart. So you can see I have the more information about the Flipkart. So I am clicking here on this URL. So you can see this colorful design. Okay, so this is called a front end part. So what is the responsibility of the front end web developer? To design the, can you see there is a blue color header? Okay, login button, more button, cart, and there is a menu on upper white color menu part, that is electronics, TV, appliance, men, woman. Okay, and all the colorful things and everything, it is designed by a web developer person. So responsible for the front end web developer is to design the website. Okay, more the web developer responsible is to create a responsive web design. So what is the meaning of this responsive web design? Some clients or some people search or open the application on PC, or some people open on their tablets, mobiles, or even on the laptops. So what website does, website is very smart, that it recognizes the client's device screen, and it adjusts itself according to the device screen. Okay, for example, I am not sure that on this PC I can show you. So okay, I will try it and show it to you. Okay, okay, can you see it has changed its orientation? it is not successful on my PC. So if in next video if it is possible, then I will show you how it is responding according to the client device. Okay, let's begin to the next slide. So here it is, the responsive design is an approach to web page creation that makes use of flexible layouts. So what I have told you, that when I open this Flipkart on my mobile, the orientation or the layout will change according to the device screen. Okay, so the layout will be flexible. The images you can see it come below to each image. Okay, and cascading style media queries. The goal of responsive design is to build web pages that detect the visitor screen. So here is the main important thing I want to explain, that the website will detect the visitor screen and orient and change the layout accordingly. Yes. So I want to revise it again. When the client is requesting some site through the browser, it is requested to the server. Okay, so in opposite, what server do, it gathers the information and respond to the query of the for the to the client. So client maybe it's mobile, it's tablet or a laptop. So the responsive website are built so that the client can see on any kind of devices he is using. Okay, so for website should be responsive, he can use the HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap. Okay, then I would like to tell you that the languages he used, or uh, the languages he used are called a client side script language. So it is run only on the client side. Okay, so front end part or front end development is only related to the client side, so it is called as a client side scripting language. So what kind of skill do require for the front end web developers? So basically the front end web developer require the HTML, hypertext markup language, CSS, cascading style sheet, JavaScript, Bootstrap, jQuery and Ajax. He requires the following skills. So what is the HTML? HTML is nothing but the design we are providing to the website. So what is the CSS? CSS is nothing but the color color we are filling to the HTML, because if we only design and there is nothing color inside the design, so it will not look good. Okay, no one will like that website. So JavaScript, what is the JavaScript? JavaScript is a scripting language. So it is giving some dynamic dynamic website to the website. So there is a question that what there are two types of website. Okay, there are static website and there is a dynamic website. So in a next video I will tell you about the dynamic and a static. So in a short I will like you to give this definition. Is static is nothing, only the colorful part where you cannot interact with that website, and the dynamic is you can interact with the website. You can, for example, there is a menu, you can click and you can get the same sub menu below that menu. Okay, I will teach you. So what I want to explain here. what is telling you in this HTML, or what is CSS, and what is the Bootstrap. Bootstrap is nothing but a framework where you will get a ready-made blocks, ready-made blocks for the website. We will see what is jQuery and Ajax. So that is all for the today's session. If you like my video, please kindly subscribe to my channel and like my video and press the bell icon.